of the moves. Alright, let's go back to Sub-Zero, because Subby Wubby, he is actually way better. Damn it, Reiko. Think doing the, like, I'm doing the same repetitive combos, but it's not that easy. Like, you gotta try to stay consistent with your inputs, because otherwise if you drop, like, one little input, or you mess up one flow of it, the next move does not, like, register for some reason. And I thought it was me, I thought it was my controller, but I came to the conclusion that it's the game. The game that cannot keep up with your inputs. Okay, that was pretty good. Street Fighter Alpha 3 on the GBA is actually a good game, but I mean, the only reason why some people don't like it is because it's because they say quote unquote a watered down port. Like, no shit, it's a watered down port, but it's actually if you played Street Fighter Alpha 3 or Street Fighter Alpha for the Game Boy Color, that one's not bad, and it's the same company or the same developer that ported the game for Street Fighter Alpha 3, which is Crawfish. I actually played that a lot, and I think I played the most was Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo Revival for the Game Boy Advance. And unfortunately, they have that freaking that error, the Kuma error in the end, when you go fight Kuma, like, he doesn't come out, it just soft locks at that fight. And it's really unfortunate that the developers didn't see that, because it was one of those game-breaking errors that, like, the game got released in, like, mass quantities, and, you know, find out that there was an error, and then they can't really do anything about it. They didn't come out with, like, a revision of the game until someone, like, patched the game to where you don't fight Akuma at all, you just fight M. Bison in the end. But yeah, that game was pretty good until, like, you get to, like, fight Akuma. And most of the time when you're playing through the one player mode, most of the time you will fight Akuma in the end. Wait, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 was $80? Like when it came out? Like, back in the 90s? Or you're talking about the current prices now? It's hard to believe, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 is $80, like, if it's used. But if it was back then, like if it was retail price back then, damn, that's a lot. So it was retail priced at 80 bucks. Wow. Dude, that was like way more. Like I think it was around the time the Nintendo 64 was out. The games for Nintendo 64 was like 60 bucks. And like, you know, you're talking about Super Mario Brother or Super Mario 64. Or like they're not even 60 bucks. I think they were like 50 bucks at one point. But damn, 80 bucks for that fucking game. Dude, I'm actually doing pretty well. Hope I don't jinx myself. I guess. I mean, it should have been at least 70 if that was the case. Like $69.99, but damn, that is 80 bucks. So it's a lot. That's just me. If I was at that age back then, yeah. Oh shit, 710. Dude, that was a very good run all the way through. Had a little problem with fusion, and I don't know, with all the conversation that we're having prior, I didn't think much of it. I thought it was a shit run, but it was actually a good run all the way through, and this is a new PB / world record. I think that I think the RNG as a whole throughout the whole run was pretty decent all the way through. I think it was tolerable for the most part. I didn't like lose control in any of the fights, but the whole run went pretty well.